Hello friend, I am Shantani. Welcome to my class. Welcome to another video of Let's Learn Geography channel. Today I am going to start a new series of NTA UGC NET previous year's question series, and I will discuss the every year questions from 2006 to 2020. And this is my first video of NTA UGC NET Geography. So let's start. This is the 2006 paper Geography. So here is the first question. I would like to tell you that you first pause your video and try to answer these questions. And first question is, North Pole lies with the Arctic Ocean, whereas South Pole is located within Antarctic continent. Which of the following theory uses the phenomena as a supportive argument? Options are theory of isostasy, option B, theory of plate tectonic, option C, convective current theory, option D, tetrahedral theory. And answer is option D. This tetrahedral theory was given by Von-Thunen Green. Next question is, Indus and Brahmaputra are example of. Options are subsequent drainage, option B, superimposed drainage, option C, antecedent drainage, option D, consequent drainage. And Indus and Brahmaputra are example of antecedent drainage. Third question is, at the average time interval between the two successive high tide is the 6 hour 13 minute, option B 12 hour 26 minutes, option C 24 hour 50 minutes, and option D 18 hours 39 minutes. And the answer is, I think you all know, 12 hour 26 minutes. The average time interval between two successive high tide is 12 hour 26 minutes. Question number 4 is here. It is necessary to know both the latitude and longitude of a place in order to determine a local time, latitude, standard time, and location. And we all know that it is necessary to know both latitude and longitude of a place. Determine location. Answer is location. Fifth question is assertion and reason. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion, which is marked as A, and another labeled as reason, R. Select your answer from the code given below. Assertion is the troposphere is the dense lower part of the atmosphere which meteorological phenomena such as cloud, storms occur. This statement is absolutely correct. And our reason is, in troposphere temperature decreases with altitude. Both, and this also correct. But now we have to see that if reason is correct explanation of assertion. And the answer is B. Both are true. These statements are true, but reason is not a correct explanation of A. Next question is also assertion reason. Owing to their low density and consequent bureaucracy, the ocean floor are not forced down into the Mendelian subduction zone. And assertion is the ocean floor are much younger than the continent. Ocean floor are much younger than the continent. This is absolutely the correct statement. But the owing to the low density and subsequent bureaucracy, the ocean floor are forced to down mantle in subduction zone. It is the incorrect statement. This is incorrect statement. It will be forced down. Then it will be right. But here is the no. So that's why option C. Question number 7. Assertion is The ultimate source of energy that makes possible erosion of landscape is sun. Absolutely correct statement. And solar energy evaporates surface water, some of which subsequently fall as rain and snow on the high cloud. Both are the correct, and R is correct explanation of A. Question number 8. The magnitude of an earthquake is greatest near the epicenter and decreases with the distance. An energy released by an earthquake can be established from the magnitude. Both are the correct statement, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 9. Which of the following can be used for regional declination? The question options are the gravity potential model, rank size rule, loss settlement model, and the central place model. And the answer would be gravity potential model that can be used for the regional declination. Question number 10. What does not cause a regional imbalance? Options are uneven distribution of resource, sustainable development, lack of resource, and lack of technology. And answer is B. Sustainable development. Nodal regions are delimited on the basis of spatial interaction, on the basis of uniformity, on the basis of resource base, and on the basis of flow of goods. Answer is on the basis of spatial interaction, the nodal regions are delimited. Question number 12. The migration of people from early periods has had beneficial impact. The important is diffusions of idea, spread of language, spread of scientific and technological innovation, and all of the above. And the answer would be all of the above. In rural areas, smaller towns commonly grow up for providing the market facility, education facility, health facility, and administrative facility. In rural areas, small towns grow up for providing the market facility. Option A are correct. Option A is correct. Question number 14. The most important criteria for classification in Indian urban center, that is site, shape, population, and function, the answer would be the population, because on the basis of population we can classify our Indian urban center. Next question number is 15. In rank size rule, the population of the lower rank city is proportional to the population of smallest city, population of largest city, population of middle order city, and none of these above. Population of largest city. Who is known as the father of political geography? We all know that is the Friedrich Ratzel. Who gave the concept of the rimland theory? The options are N.J. Spikeman, E. Werner, W.H. Weger, and A.T. Mahan. Answer would be the N.J. Spikeman. Spikeman had given his theory, rimland theory, in 1942. Match the list 1 and list 2. List 1 are given the geographer and list 2 principal. The Wedel, Lovelace, Ginsburg, Carl Litter, Friedrich Ratzel, and the principal that given in the which geographer given the which principal. And the Vidal Lovelace had given the terrestrial whole. Option B, James Bruns given the interaction. Carl Ritter had given unity in diversity. Friedrich Ratzel, social determinism. And answer is option C. The philosophical view advocating that man is responsible for making his own nature is known as Positivism, Functionalism, Existentialism, and Pragmatism. and the answer is existentialism. The crop combination is calculated on the basis of option A, percentage area of the neat cultivated area, percentage area of the gross cultivated area, ranking of the crop in a region, and none of this above. And the answer would be ranking of the crop in the region. Jhoria coalfield is located in Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh. Answer is Jharkhand. Question number 22. The correct sequence of the advent prominent British geographer to the development of geography. Options are the A.J. Herbertson, J.S.W. Wooldrige, H.J. Mackinder, L.D. Stamp. But the correct sequence is the Wooldrige, then Herbertson, then Stamp, then Mackinder. Option B are correct. And the following C, the correct sequence of this C in decreasing order of salinity. The questions is very important, and the decreasing order of salinity. The correct sequence is, first one is Dead Sea. The salinity, high salinity that found is Dead Sea. Dead Sea. Then Red Sea, Black Sea, and Baltic Sea. Option D are correct. When was the Tiger project, one of the most intensive conservation effort, launched in India? It is 1973. 1973, the Tiger project has launched. Who defined resource as resource are not, they become? That is Zimmerman. The animal rearing, question number 26. The animal rearing on the commercial scale has developed in monsoon region, savanna region, Paidean steppe region, and the Sabel region. Answer is Paidean steppe region. Which state is the largest producer of wheat in India? Answer is C, Uttar Pradesh. Largest producer in wheat is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh, UP first, then Punjab, then Haryana, then Rajasthan, then Bihar. And per hectare, according to hectare production of wheat, that is Punjab. And largest producer is Uttar Pradesh. Which of the following is the footloose industry? Footloose industry is cotton textile. Cotton textile is a footloose industry. And the isotopen are associated with the option A, line of equal height, line of equal rainfall, line of inequality, and line of transport cost. Option D is correct. Question number 30. Which of the following is not associated with the transport system? Option A, Von-Thunen. Option B, principle of least effort, of central place theory, and distance decay of function. And the answer is central place theory, which is not associated with the transport system. 31. Mongoloid phrase is predominant in the found in the South Africa, East Asia, Western Europe, East Africa. And answer is East Asia. Which of the following is related to the tribal economy? Answer is shifting cultivation. Racial traits of men are studied in anthropology. Who formulated the heartland theory? That is Mackinder. A plant adapted to a wet environment is called option A, hydrophyte, xerophyte, mesophyte, tropophyte. And wet environment, that is hygrotrophic. Ecological successions normally leads to habitat, biome, climax frontier and climax, that is habitat. Option A is correct. The petrodollar economy has highly influenced one of the following states more than other. Options are Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Punjab, Gujarat. Answer is Gujarat. Population distribution in India at state level is the best represented by the dot method, pie diagram, acroplate and the isoplate. And answer is dot method. Identify the major objective using regression model in a data set. The causability between the dependent independent variables. Association between dependent and independent variables, queuiness and dispersion, and the answer is option B, associated dependent independent variables. Match the column, the list 1 and the list 2. This is some statistical formula. What is measure of dispersion is defined as the difference between the lowest and highest value. That is related to option C, range. High, because the difference between highest and lowest value is highest and lowest value is called the range. Option C. Next one, it is measure the skewness, that is option A. Thus, if the coefficient variation is desired, it would be found applied by which formula, that is option 2. And the average computing standard deviation is option 4, arithmetic mean. So the answer would be option D. The rank of Indian railway network among the country of the world is 4th. First one is USA, second one is Russia. Third one is Canada, fourth is India. Which of the following is associated with the cotton textile industry? That is Varanasi. Not Varanasi, it is Ahmedabad. Pune, Varanasi, Chandigarh, and Ahmedabad. Answer would be Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad and Chandigarh is a trading center. Chandigarh is the trading center. The Kargil is located on the bank of river Shuru. Imphal is the capital of Manipur. McMahon Line is an international boundary between India and China. And the question number 46 to 50, there was a passage and there are some 5 questions are there. You have to answer carefully. Information consists of new fact, data, ideas and routine communication like people, goods and services. Information flow from place to place, moving from place to product, place of production to demand area. When we think of demand area, we should not confuse place of need with place of effective demand. In the flow of people, movement among the big and vigorous center are much larger than the migrant among the depopulated backwaters of depressed water area. In the shipment of goods, the volume of trade among the developed countries far exceeds their trade contracts with the underdeveloped one. Similarly, information flow primarily among the vigorous ideas centered in the system. The island of Ledari are bypassed because they are literally out of the station. Rich nations trade primarily with each other. Migration often occurs between clusters of mankind. Those who send the most message get most of the return contact. A tendency exists for the flow to return from the place of abundance to area of effective demand according to the effective pulls exert at the destination. As flow continue, a tendency towards equilibrium conditions seems common. In physical world, things moves through space so that potential can equalized. Water try to move under the force of gravity to the west point, and if free to move to sea level, it will do so. Initially, the air will move from a high pressure to low pressure area. High pressure as causative agent cannot move air very far in one direction. We know this from common experience when we try to blow air across a room with a fan or try to blow out a match at the distance. More air will be moved by putting the fan in one window blowing outside and opening another window across the room. Instead of emphasizing push factor, it makes more sense to think of air being pulled in a certain direction by a zone of low pressure in the same way the water is pulled up from a mountain top. Similarly, a human affairs, the pull exert a direction force with respect to the excess supply somewhere else. Therefore, to explain why something moves from A to B, it helps to emphasize the pull. The push at A often is unspecified directionally, whereas a pull at B is significant not only for A but for any other potential supply source as well. And here is the question. First question is, what causes flow of information? That is demand, use, quality and volume. Answer is demand. What factor primarily influence exchange of goods among the rich nation? Abundance of production, effective demand, level of economic development, generation of information. Answer is effective demand. 48 question. Generation of information depend on nature of idea, strength of idea in system, duration of idea, effectiveness of idea. And answer is B. The flow of information from place of origin to place of destination is mainly due to the repulsion at the place of origin, attraction of the place of destinations, distance between the place of origin and place of destination, abundance at the place of origin. Answer is B. And the last question is, which of the following is the most suitable title for given passage? That is flow of information. Thank you for watching. That is all about that. And if you like this video, please like this and subscribe my channel, share with your friends. And more video is coming soon. Thank you.